Schiff may be on the way for mixed income workers, those with the W-2 and 1099 earnings. Those workers, many in the entertainment industry, have been receiving much smaller unemployment benefits under the CARES Act. KCAL 9's Christine Lazar explains what lawmakers are trying to do to change that.
Like many in Hollywood, Hope Shapiro is a working actress with a side job that pays her more than her acting jobs. With acting, she gets a W-2, but she is 1099'd as a caterer.
My 1099 income is probably 75 to 80% of my income.
But when the pandemic hit, Shapiro learned her weekly unemployment benefit would only consider her W-2 wages.
You know, now that the CARES Act is over, the $600 is going away. I'm down to $83 a week because they're not looking at my 1099 income, which is most of my income.
Actor and part-time creative director Ben Hermes estimates he's lost out on close to $6,000 since March due to his mixed income.
I was receiving residuals as an actor for jobs that I worked 3 to 15 years ago, and that was the only W-2 income that I received in 2019. All the rest of it, 90% of it, was 1099.
Due to a flaw in the CARES Act, if a worker has any W-2 earnings, they cannot apply for the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, or PUA. That means any 1099 earnings are not counted, drastically reducing their weekly benefits.
My benefit amount was actually only awarded to me at $93 per week. $93 per week in Southern California.
This week, Representative Adam Schiff introduced a bill that would allow those with mixed income to apply into the PUA.
So they can opt to get the greater benefit. And if they've been excluded entirely, then there's an opportunity to get that payment retroactively.
But for people like Hermes, Shapiro, and Kelly Ducat, who've been receiving small weekly benefits, they would not get any back pay.
I believe that they have every good intention to help people in our situation. The problem with this bill is that it overlooks a lot of the issues that we're dealing with.
Do you think this bill does enough to make these mixed income workers whole?
It's not going to be a perfect bill. It's not going to be a perfect fix. We're trying to figure out what is within the realm of doable, that won't draw the opposition of the states, that has the prospect of bipartisan support, and will provide the maximum amount of relief to the maximum number of people.
The bill does allow for states to decide whether or not to opt into the expanded coverage, but Schiff does think that California and most of the other states will do so. He is hoping that this is added to the upcoming $3 trillion HEROES Act. Christine Lazar, KCAL 9 News.
You know, I've been pinching myself.